Once upon a time, there was a very lazy king. He didn't like to do anything and always waited for his attendants to serve him. He spent most of his time lying on his bed, eating and sleeping. This made him very fat and inactive. Eventually, he became so heavy that he couldn't move on his own and fell seriously ill. Doctors were called in, but nothing could make him fit and healthy again. The king was kind-hearted, and his subjects felt sad seeing him unwell. One day, the minister met a wise holy man, Sadhu, on the outskirts of the city. They talked, and the Sadhu learned about the king's illness. He told the minister he could cure the king. Hearing this, the minister was overjoyed and quickly arranged a meeting between the Sadhu and the king. The Sadhu saw the unhappy king and said that nothing serious had happened and that the king would be fine. He told the king to come to his hut, which was a bit far from the palace, starting the next day. The king had to walk there on foot. The king agreed, and for the first time in many years, he went outside to walk on the road. His ministers and attendants accompanied him. By the time they reached the Sadhu's hut, the king was breathless, sweating, and uncomfortable. The Sadhu noticed everything and offered the king some cool water, which made him feel better. Then, the Sadhu brought out an iron ball the size of a football and gave it to the king's attendants. He instructed the king to roll the ball around the palace ground every morning and evening. The king agreed to do this and left. After 15 days, the Sadhu visited the palace again. By then, the king had lost a lot of weight, felt much better, and was active. All his sickness had disappeared. Despite having a lot of wealth, the king had been unhappy because he was unhealthy. The moral of the story is health is wealth. Like and share. If you are not following Annie Stories, you might never see us again.